Welcome back and happy Wednesday. It's grammar time with Mrs. Clevenger again, and today we're going to continue practicing using quotation marks and commas correctly when writing dialogue. So I'm going to do a little guided practice with you today, which means I'm going to do some of the practice problems with you to help model how to solve them correctly. So here we go. Okay, so when you get to your practice activity for today, it should look like this. Quotation marks in dialogue practice number 1. You're going to start off by first selecting your teacher. You're going to write your name and your last initial. Then you're going to see this section, which is a review from yesterday's video. So let's just do a quick review. Remember, commas and quotation marks are used to set off dialogue in writing. Here's an example of when there's a dialogue tag at the beginning of the sentence. And remember, the dialogue tag is who is speaking and how they said it, right? Who said what and how did they say it? And here is what it says. Tyrell remarked, "Make sure to study for the test." His exact words, of course, are in quotation marks, and because it's a statement sentence, then we have a period inside the quotation marks. Here's an example of a dialogue tag that comes in the middle of the sentence, okay? Make sure to study for the test, in quotations, comma, Tyrell remarked, comma, if you want to pass the test, if you want to pass it, right, inside the quotation marks. He doesn't say Tyrell remarked, right, that's his name and how he said it, so that part is not in quotation marks. And we use the two commas to separate the dialogue tag from the dialogue. Here's another example of dialogue tag coming at the end of the sentence. Make sure to study for the test, comma, that's what he said, so it's inside quotation marks, Tyrell remarked. And of course, there is a period at the end of the dialogue tag, okay? So that's your little review, and those are great examples to refer back to while you're doing the activity. Now you're going to scroll down and you're going to see our directions. There's 2 parts to each question, so if you want full points, you must answer both parts, part A and part B. It says choose the sentence with the correct placement of commas and quotation marks. And then B, write the dialogue tag in the sentence. So I'm going to model that for you right now. So the first one, we need to find the choice that is written correctly. So I want to be a firefighter when I grow up, Carlos declared. Let's look at our first choice. I want to be a firefighter when I, comma, grow up. That comma is not in the right place. It should be after the last words that Carlos says. So it should come after grow up. So that one's not it. Let's look at the next one. I want to be a firefighter when I grow up. This one looks pretty good, but it's missing the comma. Remember, we need a comma to separate the dialogue from the dialogue tag. So it's not our second choice. Let's look at our third choice. I want to be a firefighter when I grow up. This one looks pretty good. Ooh, wait a minute. We have a comma and quotation marks, but then there's this other comma. No, no good. So that one's not it. Let's look at our last choice. I want to be a firefighter when I grow up. Ooh, we have our comma. It's inside quotation marks. Carlos declared with a period at the end of the dialogue tag. This one is definitely the right choice. If I were you, I'd pick that one. But we're not done with number 1. It also says, after you click here for the correct answer, write the dialogue tag from the sentence above. So you would look at the sentence and then write the dialogue tag here, which is, of course, Carlos declared. Who said it and how did they say it? That's your dialogue tag. So right here, you would type in Carlos declared. For some reason, it's not letting me click on it. So click there and type in that choice. I don't know why it's not letting me. We're going to keep on going. Let's do one more. Megan squealed. Ooh, if someone's squealing, they're probably really excited. So we know that this is going to be an excited one. Megan squealed, I got a new bike for my birthday. So let's check which choice has the commas and quotation marks in the right place and also the correct punctuation. Megan squealed. I could tell right off the bat that one is wrong because it's missing the comma after the dialogue tag. So it's not that one. Let's go to this one. Megan squealed. Ooh, it has the comma. I got a new bike for my birthday. Ooh, this one's looking good. It has quotation marks and it even has an exclamation point because she squealed inside the quotation marks. That one's looking great. Before I select it though, let's look at the other choices. Megan squealed. I got a new bike for my birthday. This one looked pretty good, but then they went and put a period at the end when there's already an exclamation point. No good. So it's not that one. Megan squealed. I can already tell they put the dialogue tag inside the quotation marks. This is not what she said. She didn't say Megan squealed. So of course that does not go inside the quotation marks. We only put the exact words that the person or character says in quotation marks. So it's not that one. So we're going back to our second choice here. That one looked pretty good. So that would be the answer for number 2. And then of course, to get complete points, you need to also write the dialogue tag from the sentence above right here, which would be Megan squealed. Remember, the dialogue tag is who said it and how they said it. So right here, you would type in Megan squealed. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. And so today's grammar task is for you to finish your quotations practice number 1. Now tomorrow is Thursday, and you'll get to do a really fun activity with Mrs. Hernandez, getting to use that storyboard that, okay? And by Friday, hopefully all this awesome practice is going to help you to rock the test. So good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.